Hey guys, right here I have a 2014 Honda City 1.5e. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are 4 variants in the current generation Honda City lineup for Malaysia: the base S and S Plus, the mid-range E, and the top of the line V. Both the S and S Plus gets a normal key ignition, while the E and the V gets Honda's version of a keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. Press this black button to lock the car. 3 beeps does show that the car is locked, and to unlock the car, just tap the area behind the door handles. 1 beeps show that the car is unlocked. In conjunction with that keyless entry, you do have keyless start as well. Just make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the red start button to the left of the steering wheel. This city has travelled 8,018 kilometers so far. The City comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard on the 1.5e is a urethane wrapped steering wheel. The steering wheel is light and easy to steer with. Malaysian spec Honda Cities only have one transmission option: Honda's all-new Earth Dreams Continuously Variable Transmission, otherwise known as CVT. CVT is basically an automatic transmission with an infinite number of gear ratios that allows drivers to maximize fuel efficiency while driving, apart from having a smoother drive. There is also Sport mode and low gear mode for this transmission. In terms of safety, the City 1.5e gets 2 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, alarm system, immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Now, let's turn on the hazards, lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. The City 1.5e gets 15-inch 5-spoke alloy rims wrapped in Michelin Energy XM1 175/65 R15 tires. Brakes consists of ventilated discs in front and rear drums. For the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts while the rear gets a torsion beam setup. Honda has been producing the City for 6 generations. It has been a successful effort so far, as a lot of cities have managed to find homes. The current generation Honda City was first unveiled in India back in November 2013, and the styling of the new City follows Honda's latest design philosophies. The new City features improved ergonomics and better interior space and comfort compared to the old one, all while having a more exciting design compared to its predecessor. There is only one engine option for the city in Malaysia. This engine is Honda's L15Z 1.5 litre single overhead cam 16 valves inline 4 engine with iVTEC technology. The engine produces 118 horsepower at 6600 rpm and 145 Nm of torque at 4600 rpm. 0 to 100 takes around 10.8 seconds, while the top speed is rated at 190 km per hour. The fuel tank in the city holds 40 litres of petrol, and the fuel consumption averages out to about 17.56 km per litre. The city is front-wheel drive. March 2014 saw the debut of the current Honda City in Malaysia. There were 4 variants on offer at launch, and as mentioned earlier, the 4 variants are the base 1.5S and 1.5S Plus, the mid-range 1.5E, and the range-topping 1.5V. Exterior features of the City 1.5E includes halogen reflector headlights, LED indicators on the side mirrors, rear parking sensors, shark fin antenna, and chrome door handles.
Right down there you do have a speaker as well as a bottle holder and some storage. Right here you do have your window lock, central locking, as well as your window controls. Like it says right here, only the driver's side is fully automatic in both ways. Right here you do have your mirror controls, and right here you do have your Econ button. Basically, if you activate Econ, the car will gear itself towards better fuel consumption while driving. And right down here you have the button to turn off your vehicle stability assist. You also do have some storage down below that. Right above your bonnet release lever, you have the lever to release your fuel flap. And the driver's seat in this City 1.5E does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls your seat back. This lever controls your seat height. And this bar down here controls your seat position. You also do have the lever to open up your boot right here. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. The City 1.5e does get a very simple aircon setup. All of your controls are located right here. You do have your fan speed in the middle, temperature to the right, different modes to the left together with your front defrost, and down below you do have your rear defrost, recirculation, and air conditioning.
The City 1.5e comes with an integrated head unit with various media connectivity options as well as 4 speakers for the sound system.
I must say, for stock sound system, the speakers in the City does sound quite good. We are currently in your main USB screen as indicated by the USB logo right here. On the right, you do have your song title right above, album in the middle, and artist down below. You do have the song duration on the same line as the song title. And right here, you have the folder number as well as the song number. On the left, if you hit menu, you can access your sound system settings with your bass, treble, balance and fader. You can access your play mode as well as scan for tracks and scan for folders. Also, if you just hit select, you can scroll through your different folders, hit select once more to select that option, and you can go through your track list. If you hit return, it goes back to the previous menu. And if you just use this, if you just scroll through this knob, it cycles through your different folders. Down below, you do have your on-hook off-hook button for the Bluetooth telephone system, and if you just press it without a call coming in, it actually accesses your Bluetooth telephone setup. You can add a new device, connect a phone, connect a device for audio, delete a device and all that. You do have your FM AM right here, your different other media sources such as CD, auxiliary, USB. Right here you do have your seek track buttons, your volume and power knob, and down below you do have your auxiliary port. Above you do have your CD player, it is MP3 compatible, and your eject to the far left. And that's about it for the system. Central locking. And this car does come with power folding mirrors. On the left spoke of the steering wheel, you do have your audio controls with your volume, selecting your different tracks or radio stations, as well as changing between your different sources. You also do have your on-hook off-hook buttons down below. On the left stalk, you do have your wiper controls, and on the right stalk, you do have your indicator and light controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. Right down here you do have some storage as well as a couple of cup holders. You do have a power outlet right here, right next to your USB port. Storage holes on either side of the parking brake as well as down here. And you do have some storage under the center armrest. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, interior lights, and you do have a vanity mirror for the driver's side sun visor. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. You do have a speaker down there with some storage, as well as your window control. The rear seats do fold, you just have to pull a lever inside the boot to fold them down. The driver's seat is in a position that I would be comfortable in, and I've actually quite a lot of leg room. I do have room to stretch out my legs down below the driver's seat. And headroom is not as good as legroom. I've only about this much left, but it does still feel quite comfortable back here. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. You do get storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents, as well as a couple of power outlets down below. Rear center armrest with cup holders, rear lighting right above, Now there are three ways to open up the boot. There's the lever inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on. There's a button right beneath the Honda badge, and there's also the button on the key fob.
Boot space in the city is around 536 liters. The 1.5e and 1.5v does have added practicality in the form of split folding rear seats to accommodate longer items and the like. Underneath the boot floor is your spare tire and jack, as well as the car's warning triangle. Also, as shown, to fold the rear seat backs down, just pull the levers right next to the boot hinge on either sides of the car.
The rear doors open quite wide at an almost 90-degree angle. You do have adjustable headrests, front and rear. You do have your window control right there with some storage down below, as well as a bottle holder and your speaker. Front passenger seat does get full manual adjustments as well. It just doesn't have the height adjustment that you can find on the driver's side. Fairly big glove box. And there is a vanity mirror for this side's sun visor as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2014 Honda City 1.5e. Thanks for watching and goodbye.